Ashen Prince got the result, a short half head over Marabou's Phantom with double ended, a good run third at 20s. Certain Strike favourite in race 5, a poor run.
Quickly and then Crescent Jim. It's Cademus out in the centre of the course, storming to the front at the 100. Crescent Jim trying to pick him up. Cademus about a half in front of Crescent Jim. Cademus doing enough. Cademus wins 3/4. Crescent Jim, Yankee Miner 2 away third.
Cademus unlucky last start. This was a smart win. Michael Clark found the winner stalled in the next.
Warrior Timar stake claims. Acula trying to reach Abstainer at the 200. Acula drew level with Abstainer. Timar closing, and here's Grooming with a rattling run out wide. Acula in front of down the outside now. Grooming flashing home. Grooming goes up to Acula. Grooming put his head in front, and Grooming beat Acula by a long head. Third placing went to Timar and highly geared.
That was only his second start, Grooming, and he was very impressive, winning at 9-2 with Michael Clark aboard. Blinkers came off Oakwood with the right result in this.
Below the 200. He's gone out 4 or 5 now to Lord Melbourne, Instant Policy. Native Neptune finishing well, but it's Oakwood well clear, 50 to go, holding Lord Melbourne. Native Neptune rattling home, but Oakwood easily. Oakwood first by 2 lengths to Lord Melbourne, and a half ahead Native Neptune third, then Simonini.
Pinched a break on the turn, and that was the end of it. Oakwood winning at 16-1 over Lord Melbourne. Native Neptune coming home solidly. The favourite was Apollo Run at 6-4, got into a bad place coming to the turn, but was still very disappointing in the run home. And the last went to Chevelle Cavalier, starting the 4-1 equal favourite over Volcanic Ruler and Knights. The daily double today, 9 and 14, $60.80. Extra 3 and 16, $124.60. The quadrilla, $341.25. Quad extra, $2,394.80. And that wraps it up in sport tonight. Thanks, sir.
Greg, thank you. Pinched a break on the turn.
You like that?
I like
I'll
that.
use it again then.
Okay. Greg, thanks very much. Now to the weather, and we really...
Time now for racing on Sports World. We'll be racing right around the world. We've got the Belmont this morning, also the English Derby. A look at the big jumping race in Devonport. But firstly, let's go to Queensland. And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, it was another dramatic day at Brisbane's Winter Racing Carnival. It was Foster's Stradbroke Handicap Day, $380,000 to the winner. And in the early rush for positions, the top 3-year-old Strasbrook was severely checked. And in the Queensland Derby, punters watched in disbelief as the 2-1 favourite for the race, Solar Circle, was scratched moments before Barrier Rise.
What a difference a day of Queensland sunshine makes. On Friday, so doubtful were officials that the Stradbroke meeting would even go ahead, they summoned a chopper to dry the track. But come race day, under clear skies, the Glitterati turned out in force for the blue-ribboned event of the Winter Racing Carnival. Finding a winner was difficult. It was 8-1 the field in the big one. Prince Trialia and Isle were equal favourites. Plush Embassy was 9-1, and the punter's summation wasn't far wrong.
Don't Play pulled out wide, followed by Select Prince, Tiny's Finito, Planet Ruler, Comrade, and Petrero giving them a mile start. Arc Regal loomed up on the outside, 200 metres to go from the Planet. Plush Embassy boxing on gamely. Isle just behind them, looking for the way clear, and they're in front of Alpine Flyer. Plush Embassy's kicked again on the inside. He's just in front of Arc Regal. Plush Embassy a neck in front. Arc Regal can't get to him. Isle in third place. Plush Embassy. Plush Embassy's won the Stradbroke. Second, Arc Regal. Third was Isle.
Trainer Noel Kelly and jockey Gary Murphy were jubilant after the victory. They'd gambled on racing Plush Embassy to an early lead. The tactics had paid off beautifully.
Well, the horse has always been a free-going horse. The plans of the day, or the race of the day, were proving the front runners on the rail was going as good as any other horse in any other race, so we planned to do exactly as it turned out.
Obviously the track didn't worry you?
Oh, no, I was really rapt when I got here when I see our first winner ran 6 in 1:15. I thought, goodness, see back home in Melbourne, get a slow track to run 18s and 20s. And I didn't really want a really heavy track because I just wondered about his ability to get the stamina to get the full 1400 in a real bog.
There was a sour note to the Stradbroke. Strasbrook's trainer Bill Evans will take his star 3-year-old home immediately. After he was severely checked early in the race, Strasbrook fell 2 starts back. Evans was far from happy. And there was high drama in the $330,000 Queensland Derby. Hot favourite Solar Circle was scratched after rearing in the barrier stalls. The race went on with thousands of punters left as mere observers.
Well, in the straight, 350 metres to go. Raise Hope burst up on the outside, ran to the front from Rough Habit. They're clear of Castletown, Dr. Grace, and then Stargazer and Silver Eskimo. Rough Habit, he's kicked again on the inside. 150 to go. Rough Habit drew away from Raise Hope. He's a length in front of Raise Hope. Castletown into third place. It's going to be an all-Kiwi finish, and Rough Habit's going to win the Derby. Rough Habit first, Raise Hope second, Castletown third.
For Kiwi trainer John Wheeler, who raced the champ Our Poetic Prince here last year without major success, the Derby was just desserts after waiting so long for a big winter carnival win.
It was a marvellous run, really. He got to the front pretty easy, still cruising. When he asked for him, he gave him a bit, and he's a tough little horse.
They came at him at the top of the straight, but he kicked away.
He's got a heart like a lion. There's not much of him, but he's got a big heart, yeah.
But Shane Dye was furious after the late scratching of Solar Circle and was highly emotional as he stormed back into the saddling enclosure, claiming the decision to scratch the horse was too hasty.
Well, naturally, it's very upsetting because there's no doubt the horse would have won, looking at the race now. But they didn't give me the chance to trot the horse, and they didn't give him a fair chance. They just scratched him straight away, and it wasn't a fair thought, I thought, and a lot of other people, most of the jockeys, really couldn't believe it, that they scratched him straight away.
Shane Dye there, obviously upset. Ironically, Solar Circle was also involved in a barrier mishap at his previous start. I think there were about 3 full starts at the Gold Coast in the $500,000 race, and Solar Circle was involved in the incidents, and he went on to win the race. But the big news there was a performance by Plush Embassy. He's gone up a notch. Isle looked a bit unlucky in third placing. Well, from Queensland to the most famous race in the world, and the English Derby. And the English have had all sorts of problems this year trying to sort out who would be favourite. They've had great horses in the past, horses like Nashwan, Reference Point, Slip Anchor, but this year it was a very muddled affair. Let's go now to the Derby of 1990.
And they're away. And early on, the pacemaker Aromatic has missed the break. That's absolutely crucial, and there doesn't seem to be that much pace on early. And as they settle down through the first furlong, it's Linamix, the grey horse, not settling, but Rivicott is going with him with the white cap on the outside. El Mamul and Duke of come to the big run in the dark green jacket and passing the 3. It's Zoman, the horse with the white face, Quest for Fame in the pink cap. Next to the rails is Treble 8. Karinga Bay coming with a big run. Blue Stack starts to unleash a run. Razine is beaten. They race down through the final quarter mile, and Quest for Fame in the pink cap and Paladary Strike and go on. From Treble 8 and El Mamul in blue. Zoman and then Blue Stack the battler with Karinga Bay on the wide outside inside the final furlong, and it's Quest for Fame and Paladary. He holds the aces and he's coming clear, but Blue Stack will get a place, so too El Mamul up towards the line. It's Quest for Fame, Palady's third Derby. Blue Stack is second, El Mamul third.
Quest for Fame winning the Derby. Looks to be a very, very promising horse. And Pat Edery winning that Derby, and he also won the French Derby on the stablemate of Quest for Fame about 4 days before. So it's been an excellent week. The winner getting $779,000. Let's go from Epsom to Devonport. Yesterday, the International Jumping Series continued. We brought you up to date with it last week when it was at Cheltenham, and it's a very thrilling contest, and yesterday's hurdle was just as exciting.
They've got 2 left to go, and he's coming after Land of Shade. It's Arrows Boy and Land of Shade. Land of Shade just in front. On the outside, Arrows Boy trying to get to him. Diane Parrish getting over the fence on Red Cavalier. Over the last one, Land of Shade still the leader. Red Cavalier getting it. Lord Sligo coming again. Lord Sligo on the outside takes the lead, and Lord Sligo's going to win it. Lord Sligo just won it from Red Cavalier. Land of Shade third.
Yes, exciting finish there. This is the scene with 2 races to go, both at Flemington tomorrow. Derek Byrne of England leading with 30 points from Conor O'Dwyer of Ireland, and then Tony Frick of Sweden. But the winning rider gets 10 points for each ride, each winner, and 6 points for second. So as you can see, any one of the top 5 could win. So that action in Victoria tomorrow. Right, let's go to another place in the world, to the Belmont Stakes in the United States this morning. This is the 3rd leg of the Triple Crown. First 2 legs, Kentucky Derby, won by Unbridled. The Preakness, won by Summer Squall. And here's today's result. A horse who did not start in either of the Kentucky Derbies or the Preakness. Go and Go successful against 36 Red and Barra DeVoe. And in 4th placing, Unbridled. Here's the closing stages of the Belmont.
The running of the Belmont Stakes today. One of racing's oldest maxims is that the luckiest horse wins the Kentucky Derby, the fittest wins the Preakness, and the best wins the Belmont. The best horse today was Go and Go. 36 Red finished second and Baron DeVoe ran third. The Kentucky Derby winner, Unbridled, came in fourth.
That report just coming in from the United States. So Go and Go winning the Belmont. That's racing right around the world. Coming up shortly, Debbie Flintoff-King talking about the Olympics. But we go to Adelaide and touring car racing after this.